too. I think it's like the development of your team is something. I've come around to doubles a lot. I used to be I didn't enter doubles hardly ever.
Yeah.
And like since I've been in Georgia, I've really grown to appreciate it. It's very different, very nuanced.
A lot of people have a very poor misconception of doubles because they just think it's just just throwing F smash and just just kind of chaos.
It is chaos, but
it can be. But when it's calculated, like there have been big teams that have shown us in the past, like PewFat and like those kind of teams, like they've shown you like no, it's more than just what you might think it is.
I think the fact that you can be as consistent as some of the teams in Melee have been is proof that it's it's a format in itself.
Right, and even when you go back and you watch Android Armada, just like at how they can carry a combo from one side of Dreamland to the other, just like they know exactly how this one Fox is going to be going back and forth and what to do. It's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, the set that you can also be related to your doubles partner. That probably helps.
Oh yeah. Get that synergy. All right, next level. All right, let's get into it. All right, cool.
So Nera and Supersponge are the
all right, so Falcon Puff, that's a pretty cool team.
Yeah. I don't know.
Puff has taken the Fox and Cleaners here. Okay, yeah, that's good to hold the ledge. Knowing the Puff's going to be out of jumps there soon. So the teammate held Falcon, waiting for Sheik to come off the ledge. Not happen. So right now they're just kind of mixing it up in there. Yeah, very scary for Sheik to hold right there with Falcon floating above. It's a very scary position to set yourself in.
This has happened twice in a row where they both kind of hit edge guards on the other opponent and just ignored. So we're still even.
Yep.
Stocks.
Okay, so that was all right. So he did whiff the first up smash, but was able to convert the second one on the Puff. That's good.
You gotta make your time when the Puff is dead really fast.
Yep. Okay, so Sheik tried to double jump just over the chaos, and Falcon was able to double jump, call that out.
So a weird quirk of Nera's gameplay I've learned from teaming with her is that she's definitely willing to just die if it gets her like on stage faster. Like in some situations, she'd rather be dead than like contributing to them.
And because also you gotta think about like what your teammate is experiencing while you're just like out there.
That's unfortunate.
Oh, I cannot believe he wasn't able to grab the ledge. Man.
She needled
Alright, so Falcon, which is fishing right there. So the red team has been able to kind of like keep the green team kind of like bunched up in between, which is what you want.
Getting a lot of...
Oh, man. So that was just the whiff of the century.
Getting a lot of like early stocks relative to, I mean, Falcon is alive at 159.
Yep. That's perfect for Puff. Absolutely, just 3 soft hit fairs just to carry the Fox down the stage.
That's exactly what you're looking for as Puff. And I don't really think Falcon's the best teammate for Puff because he doesn't get people off stage as often.
Right.
He's better at getting people on the ground.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree. I mean, and the strengths that Falcon has are the same strengths that Puff has too.
We're even. I mean, pretty much. Percent-wise, not quite.
Yeah, so here, I think, so I assume that he thought...
Everybody is alive.
Yeah. So that was a dead Sheik until Puff threw in a back air. Red team still should be able to clean this up. Yep.
That got a little messy. Yeah. It looked like it was closing in there for a second.
Yeah.
So Rooster's so good at making those stocks for himself because Falcon is not the best at setting up like edge guards for Puff, but he's just taking them anyway. I think Green Team is spending a little too much time trying to deal with Puff, which is exactly the role Puff wants to play.
Right, exactly.
If she wants to steal your attention from the missile running around the stage.
Yep.
So I think they're playing to their win conditions there. Okay. I agree with this pick.
Oh, just a quick up to arrest, but as we all know, Fox at 40 is not going to die from center stage to arrest.
Still buys them good time.
Oh yes, absolutely. Anytime you can get one of those off stage and you can focus that 2v1, that's exactly what you're looking for in doubles. And that's what I mean by like that calculated gameplay.
It looks like they're not quite covering the recoveries like they should be. They have the ability to control ledge on stage like pretty consistently, and unfortunately they're just not really putting it together.
I think what Red Team is also using to their advantage is that the Puff is like not afraid to just be out there and kind of like dictate the skies, rather, and forcing Blue Team to kind of like do recoveries that they don't actually want to do just because she's threatening right there. I think that's really important for this.
So what they need to do is when they do get like a Falcon off stage, I think at that point you kind of have to either commit both to killing him and covering all his options, or you need to have like Sheik on the ledge, back there in Falcon, while the Fox like successfully prevents Puff from interfering. Because it's closing out those stocks that's a difference maker.
Yep.
Because like Puff is gonna die whenever she dies, and if you can get her early stock good, but her purpose is to obstruct. So you need to get the stocks on there.
So Sheik let go of the ledge a little too early there. Are able to get Falcon back on. Falcon's just going bowling here with Fox.
Yeah, that was a very big drum on both Rooster and Rooster.
Yeah.
Getting in their way a little bit. They both could have secured that Falcon kill, but they were both too scared to do anything because they got to each other's
I've seen like both teams have really good instincts as far as like what to do in the setups. I think the execution's a little bit off for both sometimes. The red team making less mistakes, which is why they're slightly ahead. Well, actually, no, it's pretty even now. It's pretty even. Yep.
I mean, a nice stock on Puff. I think you gotta like work to save your Fox here.
Yep.
That's really nice. She saved him, but a little sloppy. They can save each other.
Oh yeah, that was really nice.
All right.
And Falcon's waiting in the wings.
That's not so bad. We're still in a good spot. Could certainly be better, but Puff's in a good spot to die.
I think that Fox has been fishing for those up smashes on Puff here. That's a conversion.
That's amazing. They needed to push that.
Yeah. How many grab rests have we seen this set?
None.
Okay, so that has to be a difference maker, right?
I think so too. I don't see the Majersk going for all the grabs. That's terrible.
Yep.
That's a really bad spot to be in.
It's so scary. Anytime that I grab somebody with a Falcon on the stage in doubles, I pay for it every time.
All right.
Really clean edge guarding.
She did not needle. That is so.
That's gonna be it. Yeah.
Yeah. Quite the throw. She should have.
That's so tough.
She had to be there to save Puff, or to save.
That was so tough. I think that's gonna be like some of the best like teamwork